Let me tell you a painful truth. Some words don't just hurt a woman, they change her. Not because she's weak, not because she's emotional, but because she remembers everything. She remembers the tone. She remembers the timing. She remembers who said it. And she remembers how it made her feel when she was already breaking. And the scariest part? Most men don't even realize when they say these things. They think it's honesty. They think it's logic. They think it's no big deal. But to her, it becomes the moment she starts doubting herself, the moment she starts shrinking, the moment she starts loving less or leaving silently. If you've ever seen a woman change overnight, go quiet, go distant, stop explaining herself, stop asking for reassurance, it usually started with one sentence. And today, I want to talk about 3 things you should never tell a woman, not because she can't handle the truth, but because these words cut deeper than you think. Stay with me, because this is not about blame. This is about understanding. Picture this. She's lying in bed at night, phone in her hand. She replied to your message within seconds. You took hours, not because you were busy, but because you didn't think it mattered. She tells herself, don't overthink, don't look desperate. But her chest feels heavy. Her mind starts racing. Did I say something wrong? Am I too much? Am I not enough? She laughs during the day. She functions. She smiles. But at night, she replays conversations, analyzes words, reads between lines that weren't even meant to be there. And then one day, you say something casually, something you thought was harmless. And suddenly, all her unspoken fears feel confirmed. That's how it happens. Not with shouting, not with drama, but with quiet sentences, spoken at the wrong time, to someone who already cares too much. That's why today, I want to break this down calmly, honestly, and deeply. Because if you truly want connection, if you truly want respect, if you truly want to understand a woman's heart, then there are 3 things you must never tell her. You're overreacting. Let that sink in. You're overreacting. You might think you're calming the situation. You might think you're being logical. You might think you're stopping unnecessary drama. But here's what she hears instead. Your feelings are invalid. Your pain is inconvenient. Your emotions are a problem. Imagine this. She finally gathers the courage to open up. She tells you something hurt her. Something stayed in her mind all night. And before she even finishes, you dismiss it. Psychologically, this triggers something called emotional invalidation. When someone's feelings are repeatedly dismissed, their brain learns one thing. It's not safe to express myself. So what does she do? She stops explaining. She stops sharing. She stops trusting. Not because she doesn't feel, but because she's tired of being told she feels too much. You don't have to agree with her feelings. You don't have to fix everything. Just say this. I may not fully understand it, but I see that it hurt you. That one sentence builds more emotional safety than 1,000 apologies. Other women don't have a problem with this. This sentence is dangerous because the moment you compare her to other women, you place her in competition where she never wanted to be. Picture this. She tells you she feels neglected. She tells you she needs more reassurance. And you respond with, well, other women don't complain about this. In her mind, something breaks. Psychologically, this activates social comparison anxiety, one of the fastest ways to destroy intimacy. She stops being your partner and starts feeling like she's being evaluated. She begins asking herself, am I too needy? Am I difficult? Would he prefer someone else? And here's the truth most people don't talk about. A woman doesn't want to be replaceable. She wants to be chosen. When you compare her, you unintentionally tell her, you are optional. Say this instead. I understand this matters to you. Let's talk about what you need. Because love isn't about finding someone who asks for less. It's about deciding who you're willing to give more to. If you don't like it, just leave. This one hurts the deepest. Because when a woman hears this, she doesn't hear confidence. She hears detachment. She hears, I can lose you, and be fine. Imagine standing in front of someone you care about, admitting something is wrong, and being told the door is open. Psychologically, this triggers abandonment fear, especially in women who already learned to love deeply. Even if she doesn't leave that day, something shifts. She starts preparing herself emotionally. She pulls back. She stops fighting. Because she realizes, I care more than he does. And once a woman emotionally lets go, she doesn't announce it. She doesn't argue. She becomes calm. And that calm, that's the beginning of the end. Say this instead. I don't want you to leave. I want us to understand each other. That sentence tells her she matters, that the relationship is worth effort, not escape. Now listen to me carefully. If you're a woman watching this and these words have been said to you, I want you to know something. You are not too emotional. You are not too much. You are not difficult for wanting clarity, reassurance, or respect. Your feelings are data. They are signals. They are not weaknesses. And if you're someone who has said these things before, this is not about guilt. This is about growth. Because emotionally intelligent people don't minimize feelings, they understand them. Remember this. A woman doesn't need perfection. She needs presence. She doesn't need solutions. She needs safety. And safety is built with words or destroyed by them. Never tell a woman, you're overreacting. Never tell her, other women don't have a problem with this. Never tell her, if you don't like it, just leave. Because these words don't end arguments, they end connection. What builds love isn't control, it's understanding. What builds intimacy isn't dominance, it's emotional respect. Let me leave you with this. The right words can heal wounds you didn't even cause, and the wrong words can reopen wounds she never told you about. If someone is brave enough to show you their heart, don't be careless with it. Because once a woman stops feeling safe to speak, she will eventually stop feeling the need to stay. If this message resonated with you, if it helped you see relationships from a deeper perspective, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to Decoded Thoughts for more psychology-driven emotional insights. Thank you for listening. And remember, awareness is the first step toward healing.